I do not believe they will run Arduin, because if they run Arduin, they're too committed to these team fights using the Arduin as a frontline, and that means that they lack the mobility that they need if they want to play with an Annette. The Arduin wants to get in the middle of the team, tank, take the brawl. The Annette kind of directly counters that because she wants to play disengage.
Well, looks like they are going to adjust. They realize the error of their ways, pulling out the Lubu, so a very light draft here for J-Team. Much heavier composition coming in now from Team Flash with that Crest and that Omen, the Liliana, no surprise there, coming on through. Yes, they will not indeed. It's going to be all the aggression coming in, though, from J-Team. There's the knock-up of the Red Stallion. The follow-up going to be on the XP off the back of a great Gust Force.
And Omen all kind of come online at the same time. And I would even argue that Liliana has a little mini spike there in the early phase.
Yeah, there's definitely a timing attack window right there. Flashback.
People talk about late game damage from Ignis. Late game's not even that scary. He's just a heavy tank mage. That Metamorphosis actually might change things.
Especially now with Koi on the flank, the Bullet Storm doing so much work. All of the collapse coming in from Team Flash. But he's now in full retreat. Wins, leaving him to his own device as Neil and Star fall.
Pressure will shift down towards the bottom lane. If they find Wins, that opens up the Abyssal Dragon.
Does indeed, which is now going to be spawning, opening up some opportunities for additional growth. Pro-E trying to secure that last kill, but it left.
Neil.
Ooh, Koi out to dry as Neil comes on in the tactical fire. So maybe a bit of a misplay there from J-Team, not able to finish up on that execution, but now Pro-E in the mid needs to be careful. The Holy Embers, the fall from the tactical fire is there. Benny wanted to try and slow him down, but XB maybe looking for the counter initiation on the flank. ADC is there, instantly taken down.
Now they go for Darkslayer, but again, Pro-E is here. Actually, Gao dives in. That's the Death's Embrace landed.
That is, but he's forced right on back with the Hurricane Wall. The hard counter is there, but on the back of Metamorphosis from Pro-E trying to split this up, but the damage has already been done as Gao is taken off to start this fight. And now it is Pro-E up against the world, but Star is caught way out. The Valheim is there, raining in the stuns. Star as well, chasing, trying to find that kill, but XB going in. Yuzon splitting this up here. Maybe a bit of a misplay. They need to get this kill. And Yuzon falls, trying to get a little bit greedy, trying to get multiple kills, and he pays for it with his life.
With the double ADC, they'll get it just as quickly, and now they can win the fight. J-Team have one chance to interrupt.
They do. And Star was there, and he was now gone.
That's going to be difficult as Team Flash now need to make a concerted effort to defend. I do still favor them in a fight, but not if that happens. XB shut down by Neil.
In an instant, the tactical fire goes on through, and now it is Gao, the next target. The follow-up with the Metamorphosis. Star is stepping really far forward, though he needs to be careful that he doesn't get engaged upon. Koi is looking for the target, just the follow-up as well. At the high ground tower is very much under threat, pushing back the Omen. Neil barely missing with the last tactical fire. They still are able to push in onto this core. They do not have the minion wave available, though.
Late game Ignis just isn't really as effective as early game Ignis, and that's not to say he's not still scary. He is. But so long as XB is a threat, I think Star will struggle.
Well, the struggle is real for Team Flash right now. I think you might have misspoke there a little bit, TJ, because Ignis is in the building.
Yeah, and it combos beautifully.
As they are fully exposed right now. One high ground tower falls. Neil is here, Pro-E. They potentially look to go onto the core. That is going to be the initiation. Nice recovery. XB goes in the backline. The double kill in the Fox form makes it happen. Finds both squishies there, but he's put himself in a rough spot. Yuzon, no, he baits him back under the tower, and he's coming back in though. Mistiming on the Bullet Storm. Yuzon is he's going to fall once more. Koi doing work.
Yeah.
No matter what you want to summon, that as the Abyssal Dragon is now going to be contested. Everybody is going in, trying to find this point right now. As Yuzon is taken out in the back, the ranged Abyssal Dragon is still alive. He's going to pick up by Neil. Neil is doing, the deletion though in the back as Lindis does fall as well. The Blades of Eternity are coming back in. Wins now stuck with the Coagulate in the midst of all his foes. Koi on the flank, chunking him down nicely down to the Valheim. And this is going to be Neil just getting chunked, and Gao and Pro-E are chasing him down. Benny, not a hope to survive through this. The flicker is there, the stun, the Bullet Storm, and that is going to be it. 4 members dead for J-Team.
Like I said, I think they're fundamentally disadvantaged in any team fight. In that team fight, XB was awake. He didn't get shut down by Neil early. He shut Neil down twice, flanking around the side. Now they'll go for the dive. This high ground is vulnerable, and Team Flash might be looking to even up the game.
That is going to be the ace. All 5 members. This could be game right now. When the minions arrive, they are going to look to do this. They have 3 seconds on Yuzon. XB and crew are going right in. This will need to be the hold of the century if they have any hope of trying to defend this. Yuzon needs to go off right now, but not nearly enough, as game number 1 is going to Team Flash.
No, Zephyrs. Now Cricknack, but same point. A lot of backline time from a melee assassin. I don't have any marksman. really, okay, J-Team, prove me wrong, but I really don't like this draft.
No, this draft got out of hand. Sometimes this happens with draft. You start thinking about a concept, and then it does this.
What is this, Paul?
This is a draft with an idea,
right,
that just didn't have the heroes to execute it. He's looking to re-engage here, but the full collapse going in from Team Flash. XP on the flank is there with the kill. The Metamorphosis will try and follow the Flash joining the fray now, and it is going to be the counter kill going in there underneath the tower. We do have the pickup there, so nice little counter initiation as XP is left out in no man's land. He is on an island. He's going to try and kill Benny for good measure before he dies, but it's not going to be the case.
That will be a strong advantage to Team Flash overall on the gold game.
The margin going on online that Xanis and that Superman, as you mentioned in particular. Even the Flash, too, gets to the late game. He's really tough to shut down. The Cyclone just does so much damage. Neil, though, is being found out in the bush. ADC is the target. The Metamorphosis not enough to keep him alive. Neil is there through all of it. He will not go down. Dacoy chasing and trying to find the kill. Benny is going to be the next target on the flank. Wins secured by that Death's Embrace underneath the tower. Benny is trying to survive the cut of the mini wave, trapping him in there. That's a bit of a conundrum there, TJ. In order to win, in order to take fights, they need to get ahead, but in order to get ahead, they need to take fights. Not the situation they want to be in, as Neil is getting the lead of the flank coming in there from XP. Nicely done. Wins trying to secure a little bit more there with that Ghost Walk. Proe once again being that perfect frontliner for his squad, which now just means that's a clean pick going in the mid as well. Yuzon is the next target. The perfect CC chain off the back of the Death's Embrace into that Metamorphosis. Proe MVP.
It's been looking very good for him, particularly because XP has been stepping up behind him. It's another tower picked up. Gao in the top lane. That'll be another one.
It's another one.
Thanks. Yeah, will be the mid lane tower. Strongly threatened. Proe commits in. The counter dive from Yuzon is read like a book. Wins already has. There are opportunities as we get further into the late game for J-Team to take fair fights.
Yeah, the Medallions of Troy are coming online now for Team Flash. They do have this aquatic shield, which will help deal with a lot of this poke damage coming in from that Flash. And Star is going in, pop the Cyclone. There's the Metamorphosis, perfect splitting the fight. And the re-initiation as well. Nicely done. Neil is going toe-to-toe on the flank. He will secure that kill 1v1, but the rest of his team is in shambles, chasing back underneath the core. The high ground tower does fall as well. That is the pickups multiple times coming in from Team Flash, isolating these picks beautifully now as the core is exposed. Minions are pushing in on multiple sides. They will have the ability to end this game if they continue on to this push. It is Neil, Yuzon, and Benny up against the wall. They need to make it happen right now. Yuzon is trying to clear the minion wave. The instant explosion coming on in, all the damage from Liliana, and now the minions are here. Neil, not enough. Benny, not enough. And that is Team Flash going up 2-0 in the set.
Yeah, and I think this Nakaroth is such an obvious draft. Never mind. I think that
Slims is actually finding that too, because he sets up for his snipes and he throws a spear into it.
I don't like Slims. Slims is garbage. Quote me on that. I think the downside...
The most picked ranged carry in the jungle for all of Valor Series Season 2.
Times have changed.
They have. If they grab the Zill, that would be just... Yeah. I think Team Flash might have goofed.
I think there are a lot of options for J-Team here, which is, like you say, in and of itself, a bit of a goof. I'd like the Nakaroth most because the extreme range makes it very possible to harass the Elsu. He's not going to do as much damage as many other jungle assassins, but he has extreme range, which will make it very hard to set up plays. You also have multiple squishies who will be wanting to play at range, Carly and Elsu.
Oof.
This should be...
There's the Zill still.
Yeah.
I don't mind this.
I would have preferred players and no real frontline tank.
We do see the
Hurricane Wall!
The Hurricane Wall. Shut down there. The stun, I think, actually went through from Neil and canceled it, which means they were able to continue on to that push as ADC is going to pull over the Dark Minion. Yuzon is just sitting here in this bush. Eventually realizing that he needs to leave. Benny is going to be the pickup as ADC is going to continue on his reign of terror. The counter kill going in there, but now Yuzon deciding that this is the time as Wins is here on the flank. The follow-up and Pro E as well. Going to be in here. The follow-up, can they get the damage on through? And yes, they do, and they find Pro E as well. And now we see the jungle invade coming in from J-Team. A little bit of an never mind. The positioning on the Ethereal Pulse is sick! I spoke too soon. The double kill coming in off of the back of a fantastic Hurricane Wall. They do, of course, have Dacoy, but
his name's literally ADC.
No.
Wins.
Shush.
We'll
the Zill is not optimal at pushing towers, TJ.
No.
Actually making it dead even in terms of gold now. Having this these towers they've been able to take out, having this additional Abyssal Dragon. Done a lot of work for them as now the fight is breaking out in the jungle on the flank. Neil is in trouble as Gao is going in so deep. He's popped the ult. He's trying to find it as Neil is in full retreat mode right now. I'm looking towards this Kali to just start to flam up even more. Yuzon's in a lot of trouble.
ADC!
One more!
What on earth was that?
This enraged Abyssal Dragon not wanting to allow it to connect, but the snipe does onto Wins. Potential counter synergy not actually going through. Wins. One more auto attack will secure it. He already burned that Ghost Walk on the flank. Star has found himself a Zill.
We'll rotate through to try and cut off Neil. The member in question. The entire team knows where he is thanks to Datkoi's sentries and the vision that it grants.
That was optimistic, Pro-E.
I mean, Neil's not really doing damage. It's fine if he's committing. ADC in the meantime will find a kill in mid, but he's all alone.
Yeah, the Dark Blessing does get popped there off the back of a Dark Dominion. So an overextension for the rest of his team left him out to dry. Already starting to turn this around. Benny looking to go in. He's diving underneath multiple towers. The Dark Dominion is there.
Neil.
And Datkoi, the follow-up. I can't pronounce the abilities, and I don't need to if J-Team was just getting every single kill.
Neil repeatedly diving in, that time using Judgment's Blade for the extra knockup. The Nacroth will not have a lot of HP, the Nacroth will not naturally generate a lot of damage, but it's enough damage that he's still terrifying if he can get his target selection right.
Yes, speaking of target selection, Gao has found a key target there in the Marja, and now Gao is trying to chase this down even further. Hurricane Wall coming in very early, and now that's a perfect taunt there onto the Superman, who's able to get himself out as Pro-E is going to get caught out. He is the last man standing there, but is able to secure the life of Gao. I spoke too soon, who's on the flank. He's back in it, but not for much longer. The damage will come through to secure the kill again. Why was he still there? But we do see the Tornado going in the Coagulate, not able to keep him alive as Benny now going to get picked up from Datkoi, who just walks in, forgets the snipe. We got autos, boys!
And they will deliver! But it doesn't even matter because the burst damage coming through from Datkoi is absurd!
ADC with the jukes and the prediction keeping it there. Not an ideal situation there. Star needs to be oh so careful, but very smartly the threat of Benny is there. Pulling back XB though, that is another key target. They do get that kill for J-Team. So finding one of the valuable targets, but the snipe damage comes on through. Now Wins one more time. They need to secure this kill, and that is going to be at the auto attacks once more. Raining on through Benny. Are you sure you want them to hit you? Because look at the core through all of this. ADC is here. He's pushing on in. He's getting these auto attacks, but he doesn't actually hit very hard at this stage as Yuzon is trying to keep his team in this. He does clear the minion wave, but it might be too little too late. The rest of the team is there. They're fighting onto the core, and I think that's going to be it. It is Team Flash advance. They take the series 3-0.